Got it. Let's dive into a mock interview. I'll ask myself questions and then answer them, covering HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Here we go. HTML questions. What is the difference between ID and class in HTML? An ID is unique within a page and can be used to identify a single element, whereas a class can be used on multiple elements to apply the same styles. What is the purpose of the alt attribute in an image tag? The alt attribute provides alternative text for an image if it cannot be displayed. It also improves accessibility for screen readers. What is the difference between a div and a span? A div is a block level element, meaning it takes up the full width available and starts on a new line, while a span is an inline element and does not start on a new line. What is a semantic HTML element? Semantic elements clearly describe their meaning in a human and machine-readable way, such as header, article, and section, making the structure of the web page more meaningful. 5. What is the purpose of the doctype declaration? The doctype declaration defines the document type and version of HTML being used, helping the browser to render the page correctly. CSS questions. What is the difference between margin and padding? Margin is the space outside an element, whereas padding is the space inside an element between the content and the element's border. 7. What is the CSS box model? The CSS box model describes the rectangular boxes generated for elements consisting of margins, borders, padding, and the content itself. 8. How do you center a block element horizontally in CSS? You can center a block element by setting its left and right margins to auto and giving it a specific width. What is the difference between absolute, relative, fixed, and sticky positioning? Absolute positioning positions an element relative to its nearest positioned ancestor. Relative positioning positions an element relative to its normal position. Fixed positioning positions an element relative to the viewport. Sticky positioning is a hybrid of relative and fixed, where the element switches between relative and fixed based on the scroll position. 10. What are CSS preprocessors, and can you name a couple? CSS preprocessors extend CSS with variables, nested rules, and functions. Two popular ones are Sass and less. What is the difference between var, let, and const? Var is function scoped and can be redeclared. Let is block scoped and cannot be redeclared within the same block, and const is also block scoped, but its value cannot be changed. 12. What is a closure in JavaScript? A closure is a function that retains access to its lexical scope, even after the outer function has finished executing. 13. What is the difference between equals and dribble in JavaScript? Equals is the loose equality operator that converts both values to the same type before comparing, while dribble is the strict equality operator that does not convert types and compares both value and type. 14. What is the difference between undefined and null? Undefined means a variable has been declared but has not yet been assigned a value, while null is an assignment value that represents no value or no object. 15. What is the purpose of the this keyword in JavaScript? The this keyword refers to the context in which a function is called. Its value can change depending on how the function is invoked. And that wraps up our mini interview.